Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more MLB-17 The Show, Road to the Show, episode 11. If you guys did not see last video, be sure to go check it out. We finally did get called up, but we only got called up to AAA, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and hear from the coach.
Though each player hopes not to be around here by the end of it, this AAA manager nevertheless rallies his team for the beginning of a new season campaign.
Alright, so now that we're done with that, we do end up getting 2 times training points because of the coach pep talk, I guess. But anyway, just to elaborate a little bit about our whole call-up situation, unfortunately, we only got called up to AAA. I'm glad we at least got called up, you know what I mean? But it does kind of suck that we only got called up to AAA. I was expecting a call from the majors, to be honest, because we had such an amazing season, but I really think it's because we did not do fielding, and we did not upgrade our fielding at all. And since we are in the Cardinals organization, an NL team, we don't have a DH, so I have to be playing third base every day. So maybe they're a little bit hesitant. I didn't think that would really come into play, but it looks like it has. So we're going to go ahead, upgrade our fielding, upgrade our speed, all that type of stuff that I've been saying I'm going to upgrade. I have upgraded our speed a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but we're definitely faster. And fielding, like I said, I will upgrade that as time goes on. And hopefully we get better at fielding, make more plays, and they'll call us up to the majors sooner or later, hopefully sooner. I really don't want to spend much time in AAA. But you guys can see we have done pretty solid so far with a couple of hits in this game. But right here we do end up popping out to the catcher. And unfortunately we don't do anything with that at bat. But we do have 14 hits and 9 runs in this game. So it looks like we're going to be able to get a win here in game number 1. And we end up making a fielding play at third base. And that was an easy throw out to first. And that is unfortunately not going to end the inning. So I think I actually made a bad decision. I probably should have went home. But, I haven't played fielding in a while. So we'll get the hang of it again. Right here we do end up hitting another single. So I think that's our 3rd hit of our AAA debut. So not bad at all. But we do end up winning the season opener. I mean, obviously with the lead that we had, the amount of hits that we had straight up, I mean, we did very well. And I have had games where we've had way more hits than the other team, like double digits, and the other team only had like 2 or 3, and we end up losing. So luckily this one, that is not the case. So game 2, top 1, we do end up just popping out. I mean, that was just a bad hit, and we end up just, lazy fly ball to left field, and that was definitely not a good at-bat. But top 4, up 1-0. We end up getting hit by a pitch. That has not happened in a while. So we'll take that, though. We do get 11 training points for that. And then right here, we do hit another lazy fly ball, and that is directly to the center fielder. And we're not able to move the runners up at all, let alone get ourselves a hit. Instead, we pretty much do the worst thing possible and just a lazy fly out, other than a strikeout, I guess. We haven't struck out in a while. But right here, the pitcher is actually on at second base. He ends up coming around to score as we get ourselves an RBI single. And this first baseman is running at me. I don't know why. I guess he's got some beef with me. And right here we do end up hitting another single. So a ton of base hits in this game. It would just, I don't know, man, just a ton of base hits. And the shortstop does hold on to that one. So we do have first and second. And it doesn't look like we actually turn that into anything, but we end up winning anyway. So game 2, we do end up winning. So the first 2 games of the season have gone pretty well with a blowout win in week 1. I said week 1. And game 1 in this one, we end up winning 6-1. So a couple of pretty easy wins for us here. And game 3, the final game of the video, in our AAA debut, we have a runner on third, and we end up ripping a double to the left center field gap, and that is going to be a easy double. Could have easily been stand-up, but we ended up sliding anyway. But that is a easy RBI doubles. We do get extra base hit, solid contact, and 1 RBI for 17 training points. And then we follow it up with our first home run in our AAA debut, or not our AAA debut. Our first home run in AAA is what I should have said, but there it is right there, our first AAA home run, and we end up getting a good amount of training points for that. We're going to go ahead and watch this jog around the bases as, that's a special moment, man. We had our first AA home run. Now we have our first AAA home run. And actually, I don't even know if I showed the first AAA or AA home run, to be honest, because I did skip a lot of time. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, oh well. But top 5 now, we are up, I think, by a couple runs in this one. And we end up hitting another double to the right center field gap. And that one is a stand-up double. But instead, we try to test our luck and go to 3. Hoping that they would have missed the throw, but they didn't. It was a perfect throw to third, so we end up getting tagged out right there. We are up 3-0 with 7 hits, and now top 8. We're actually down by 1, but we come up clutch and hit a deep bomb, no doubter, to left center, and that is way gone for 28 training points, no doubt, solid contact, and 1 RBI. The pitcher is pissed. And we do end up coming up again, but unfortunately we don't do much with it. With a runner on first and second, we end up popping out to the first baseman, who comes running in from his first base position, and we only got 1 training point. But bottom 9, we do have a chance to make a diving catch, and sure enough, we do. I did not realize that if you hold circle in the middle of this little diving animation, you could actually cut it short. So I will be doing that from now on every time we get that type of animation. We end up making a great throw from our knees to get the runner at first, so definitely our best play, I think, on the defensive side in a while. And we end up coming back to win that game, so our home run to tie it actually gets us the win, as it looks like our offense did some pretty good work to get us that win after, we hit our bomb, and we had 2 doubles and 2 home runs, 4 for 5. So that was a pretty damn good game. So I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one, and as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.